Trails them back to the start line. The lights go green and the charge down towards the first corner begins. And it's Yvan Muller that makes the first showing as expected. This is in car from Emmanuel Naspetti, driving as a guest in this particular race, charging down towards the first right-hander. And it's Muller that leads, and Naspetti is passed by Aiello. So it's the old rivals first and second. Yvan Muller leads, Aiello in second place, Naspetti now in third position. Down that straight for the first time, and you can see the speed advantage of the first two. But it's still Muller, the championship leader, that holds the advantage. Muller leads. Aiello in second place, Naspetti is third, followed by Elic Elare in fourth position. Through that tight chicane. And Lafitte goes through to pick up a place at the expense of de Chavannes. Christophe de Chavannes, and he gets a cheery wave from Jacques Lafitte. But it's still Muller that holds the advantage. Muller out front. Down the long straight, terrific battle going on. They're all in line astern, all struggling for whatever advantage that they can possibly get down that long, fast fifth gear straight, flat out as they charge towards the corner again. But it's still Muller that leads, Aiello in second place. That's the battle for the lead, and a good scrap going on behind them too. Plenty of action all the way down this field. Stefan Ortelli, the Criterium leader, that's the Privateers Cup leader. And still being harried all the way round is Muller, being harried by Laurent Aiello. Third in the championship at the moment. 17 is Stefan Ortelli. We're on board now with Naspetti. Oh dear, oh dear. And that was Yvan Muller breaking in a cloud of smoke. Ali Yvan, oh, there's a scrap going on there. 12 is Gerard Dillman. He's taking part in the Criterium Cup, and that's the battle between Dillman, de Chavannes and Tarres. That's the race leader. Yvan Muller in that BMW, and really his only challenger at the moment is Aiello, the number one carman in the Peugeot, in that highly tuned 405 Peugeot, giving chase to the 318 BMW. BMW that's dominated so far. 7 wins in favour of Yvan Muller, 4 wins to Ellery, and 1 to Aiello so far. So he's certainly not dominated the championship as he did last year. That's the battle for the lead. Muller and Aiello complete yet another lap at the head of the race. We're on board now with Naspetti. See the sequential gearbox on these touring cars, slamming it down the box, braking hard for the corner. And Aiello coming under a lot of pressure now from Naspetti. Remember, driving in this race as a guest. They're down, beginning their charge down the straight. Naspetti going up through the gears. But there's no change in the positions this time. It's still Muller leading from Aiello in second place, Naspetti in third in the colours of Italy. And Muller doing a fine job holding off the battle behind him, but Naspetti looking more and more threatening. It's still Muller from Aiello and Naspetti. So the race leader, well, I suppose to no one's surprise, given that Aiello didn't make the start, is Yvan Muller. 5 there is Alan Cudini in 5th position. And the battle for the lead still raging on. It's still a terrific scrap there between the BMW and the Opel, and Naspetti in the second of the BMWs. Naspetti again is our chauffeur down the long straight. He's not close enough to slipstream this time. So that's what it looks like, braking hard for the corner. And we'll be back with the climax of this race in just a few moments. We're with the battle for the lead in this 13th round of the French Touring Car Championship, and a terrific scrap it's turning out to be. 2 BMWs and an Opel. Muller, Aiello and Naspetti scrapping it out around this 3.8 kilometre circuit. A terrific battle it is, down towards the right-hander at the end of the straight. Still nobody able to claim the advantage over Yvan Muller. It's still Muller from Aiello and Naspetti. And behind them it's, well, just an academic battle, to be honest. Between the two Opel teammates, we're on board with Naspetti again, and Naspetti climbing all over the boot lid of Aiello in 2nd place as they pass the start and finish line again. Can he do it down this straight? Not quite close enough. It looks as if the Opel has got a bit of an acceleration advantage. He got good drive onto that straight, pulling away slightly, but under braking he goes through. He's trying for the inside line, and he gets it, he goes through. So a new 2nd place man, Naspetti, is up into 2nd place, and you saw it, well, just as if you were in the driving seat. Absolutely superb. And there it is from the other angle. Brilliant driving from the Italian up into 2nd place. So it's BMW's 1st and 2nd. It might have been a small crowd, but they were very appreciative of that move up the inside there. So it's still Muller that leads. Muller. And Muller is pulling away from Naspetti, I think, well, unless Naspetti is acting as a spoiler. Far be it from me to suggest such a cynical thing. But it could be that Naspetti has got through and is slowing down his rivals just to protect the championship leader, who looks like he may well be heading towards an 8th victory. Alain Cudini, number 5, in 5th place behind Eric Elary. But that is Laurent Aiello, former karting champion, Formula 3 competitor, and now defending his championship. 26, Ortelli, the leader of the Criterium Championship for privateers. And he's being chased by Jacques Lafitte. That is Ortelli, just 3 points clear at the moment. (17) in the BMW is Ortelli. 26. Jacques Lafitte on board now with Jacques Lafitte in the Opel. In the right-hand drive Opel, interestingly enough. Whether that's a personal preference of Jacques Lafitte. Back with the lead in the race, and it's a lead that's still being held by Yvan Muller, 25 years old, another former karting championship, being chased by Naspetti, the Italian. And Naspetti right behind him, but I think it'd be very bad manners of a guest driver just in this one race to beat the championship leader. They're using every inch of the track and a bit more besides there as they ride up the curbs. This is the battle for the lead. That's the top 5, Muller, Naspetti, Aiello, Ellery and Cupini. In 6th place should be William David, but that's the race leader, and so far he hasn't put a wheel wrong. Well, no doubt about where their allegiance lies. Ali Ivan. still Yvan that holds sway. The BMW duo at the front, pulling clear of the rest of their rivals. Naspetti in second place, can't seem to do anything to get on terms with the race leader and the championship leader. And you can see the buffeting you get in a touring car these days. This is no game for softies. Very, very hard-fought racing over this 3.8 kilometre Le Castellet circuit, deep in the south of France, not far from Marseille or Toulon, in the very south of France, right in Provence. And Naspetti now is challenging the race leader. Emmanuel Naspetti, 5th in the Italian Touring Car Championship at the moment, and just having a one-off drive here. Now, and this is David William, and he is in 6th position and leading the criterium class for privateers. Muller just a fraction ahead of Naspetti. Tyres holding out well in this race scheduled for 20 laps. Aiello, Ellery and Cudini complete the top 5. That's Stefan Ortelli battling out with Jacques Lafitte. Ortelli in the BMW, Lafitte in the Opel, and he's trying absolutely everything to try and get past him, because of course he knows that David is ahead of him in the race, and that will cut Ortelli's lead in the Criterium Championship. Lights blazing on the second placed BMW of Naspetti, as he still, well, he looks like a man who wants to win this race. Climbing all over the rear end of the leading BMW of Yvan Muller. He can't get by at the moment. This is for the lead. Stunning onboard pictures from the inside of that second place BMW. You see the right foot working absolutely overtime on the brakes, on his right up. Is there any contact there? Could he get any closer without getting by? Well, hardly. Now you do have to ask the question as to whether Naspetti is messing about. Certainly Muller is defending that lead. See him pull over to the right there, which blocked the any attempt at going up the inside at the end of the start and finish straight, but it's still Muller that leads. And it's still Naspetti in second spot. But it looks like it's Muller heading towards an 8th victory in this championship. Muller in the red, white and blue BMW. And the red and green and blue BMW in second place. Laurent Aiello in the Peugeot 405, followed by the 2 Opel Vectras of Eric Ellery and Alain Cudini. Lafitte and Ortelli. What a terrific scrap going on there. Just look at that, inches apart, and no, again that position is being defended. They move over to the right hand side of the track. Oh, and look, that looks like a bit of a disaster there for Lafitte. Lafitte makes a mistake, and through goes Ortelli. Oh, and Lafitte is off the track. Oh, and he's passed also by Dillman. Oh, well, disaster. The pressure getting to Jacques Lafitte. You would have thought that somebody, former Grand Prix winner, Formula One expert, would not let the pressure get to him in that way.